Hi, I'm Patrick, and I'd like to show you the Code Linked Data Query Wizard. So here we are on the front page, and as you can see, it consists of two different areas. Up here we have the Search Linked Data section, and down here the Show Available Dataset section. Today I'm going to concentrate on the Search Linked Data feature. To give you an example, I'm going to search for the Toy Story movies. So let's start by going to the search box and looking for Toy Story. And down here in the drop-down menu, I have the option to select the data source where I want to search. For now, we are going to choose Wikidata. Let's hit the search button. And in a few moments, here we are. I have now the results of all the things that contain Toy Story in this data source. So in our case, we are only interested in the Toy Story movies. So what we can do, here in the type column, we can set a filter for film. That's what I'm going to do now. And now there are only 3 results, which is exactly what I want, which is Toy Story, Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3. All the Toy Story movies so far. So now I'm also interested in some additional information about these movies. What I can do is go here to the Add Column button, click it and get a list of all the data that is available for these 3 results. So I'm interested in the directors of the movies, so I can click here on Director, and now I get the list of the directors. So now that I see that John Lasseter has directed Toy Story, I'm interested in what other movies he also directed. So what I can do now is I can set a filter on John Lasseter. So now I see all the Toy Story movies that were directed by John Lasseter. And now I can simply remove the Toy Story filter here. Now with just a few simple clicks, I have a list of all the movies that were directed by John Lasseter. So if we look here, the first 10 are displayed, there are 11 results. So I can click Load All Results. And now I have all the 11 movies that have been directed by John Lasseter so far. The results here are displayed in a table, which looks nice, but it would look even nicer in a mind map. So I can go up here, click the mind map button, give a title, and just call it John Lasseter Movies. I'm going to create a mind map, and in a few seconds I have a mind map of all the movies directed by John Lasseter. And here we are. Toy Story, Toy Story 2 and many others. Let me give you another example of what you can do with the Code Linked Data Query Wizard. So in this case, again I searched for Toy Story, but this time in another data source, namely the DBpedia. As you can see, we have the 3 Toy Story movies here, and we also have a column called Starring, which contains all the actors that star in these movies. Now I'm going to add 2 additional columns, which are the budget and also the income of the movies, which is down here. Again, this data looks quite nice in a table, but this time I'd really like to have a graphical representation, a visualization of this data. So what I can do, I go here to the Visualize button, I click it, I provide a title, let's call it Toy Story Movies, and a description, budget and income. I click on Continue, and now with just a few simple clicks, I get a very quick and very nice graphical representation of the budget, which is up here, and the gross, which is here, of Toy Story, Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3. So this was it for today. I hope you liked this quick introduction into the Code Linked Data Query Wizard, and well, why don't you try it out yourself and hopefully have a lot of fun with the Code Linked Data Query Wizard. Thank you.